Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing Starfield, and we are doing the Runaway mission. It was an activity to talk to Rivka on Sidonia that led to the mission. We need to speak to her father to see if he can, if we can make amends between the two of them so she can get a treatment because she's got a really bad cough. So come on, can we get in here? There we go. We need to go back to Neon. I do have quests in Neon that need to be done, but
Every smuggler I have ever worked with had a perverse affection for this place.
wow, it just took us right here.
Submit your application now at the nearest.
So he's over here supposedly in the hotel.
Ah, man. Instant sensory overload.
So go out, have your fun, live
What
your
was that one?
We'll be here when you're ready.
Find out which room. Okay.
With us.
We've been here.
Welcome, off-worlder, to the
They do say the hardest part is showing up. And I've done that.
Have we spoken to?
Jeez, I don't know if I can do this. Maybe I should just go back to my room.
I think we've spoken to you before. Then, as a general rule, you should never rush into things. It sounds like you're having trouble with something.
You might say I'm having trouble enjoying the local customs. And what's the point of coming here if I'm gonna stay cooped up in my hotel? Believe it or not, I'm actually here for my bachelor party. My fiance wants me to be more adventurous, so I thought, what better place than Neon?
True.
But I thought the adventure would just happen by default.
No.
I didn't think I'd have to manufacture it on my own.
Well, you do. Is there anything specific you want to try? I assume you chose Neon for a reason. If you're in Neon for your bachelor party, where are your friends? What did your fiance say to you exactly? Are you staying at the... Okay, yeah. What did your fiance say to you?
Oh, it's just the offhand comment here and there. How I never take risks or don't like adventure.
Well, it's a pretty blunt.
She hasn't said I'm boring, and I don't think I am. But looking at my past, I can't exactly prove that. This is my way of finding out.
Those were not like offhand remarks. They were very exact. If you're in Neon for your bachelor party, where are your friends?
I've been asking my therapist the same question for years. But he hasn't given me an answer I like yet.
Okay. You've got a problem, dude. If you're staying here, how do you like it?
I like that it's not a crate. And I haven't felt anything crawling on me when I sleep.
Well,
so
that's
I
good.
feel like they do a good job keeping it clean.
I would imagine. Is there anything specific you want to try? I assume you chose Neon for a reason.
True, the city is known for Aurora, so I figured I should try that. But I talked with Dr. Manning about how it works, and now I'm skeptical. No, wait, not skeptical? Terrified.
Yeah, you have an addictive personality. Aurora is fine in small doses, just be cautious. The doctor is right, stay away from that poison. You aren't cut off for this. Head back to your hotel room and read a book. Maybe you should try something safer, like joining a gang. Like joining a gang. Oh my god. Yeah, the doctor's right. Stay away from that poison.
Isn't the poison in the dose? I'm thinking maybe I can get away with a sniff or a bite. I actually don't know how you take it. No, this is exactly what my fiance was talking about. I hesitate too much. But I also don't want to dive right in. I think I want to start with something less damaging to my central nervous system.
Yeah, I would agree.
Supposedly, Madame Sauvage sells a drink called Velocity that's almost like a drug. There's also some local swill people swear by called Blend over at Legrand's Liquors. What do you think?
Well, Legrand's blend has got Aurora in it. I would say Velocity. Velocity is just alcohol, though it will knock you blind.
Good idea. That's what I need to do. Go full speed ahead. I'll try Velocity first. But not right away. I need to prepare myself for the ritual.
Yeah, the ritual?
But hey, next time you come back to Neon, do me a favor and check in on me. Make sure I'm not dead.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, bye.
Welcome, Off-Worlders.
Oh my god.
Hotel Volai.
Make sure he's not
It's
dead.
nice to see you today.
Here on Neon.
Welcome to the Hotel Volai. Are you here to rent a room?
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised that our luxury accommodations are more than reasonably priced.
Well, what sort of luxury accommodations do you have?
We have finally appointed spacious suites, all featuring fantastic amenities. Best of all, each room is security protected with an encrypted password locked door. So, you can rest easy at night.
Well, that's good. No, it's Neon. There's always a catch.
Nope, no catch. My hotel is completely free from administrative influence, so you can rest assured that you'll be actually getting the best value for your credits.
Are you sure? I didn't think such a business existed on this world. I must have taken a miracle to arrange. What do you mean, administrative influence?
Well, almost every business in Neon is subject to ridiculous fees and taxes. They claim that it's because Neon occupies such a prime location, having close proximity to Ryujin and all of the other megacorporations. But I think you and I both know that's not true at all.
No, that must have taken a miracle to arrange. Yeah, how did you get lucky? I don't think such a business existed on this world. Yeah.
Indeed it does. And all it took was a dash of my own ingenuity to make it happen. But that's a story for another time.
So, can I book you a room for the night?
Well, I have cross promotion.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks. I'll definitely give this some thought. It couldn't hurt.
No one's taking it though. Want to let me in on your little secret about how you beat the system? Mind answering some questions about Neon. Do you get a lot of tenants?
To tell you the truth, not really. And that's one of the consequences with the arrangement between Administrator Bayu and myself. He won't hassle me, but there's nothing I can do about my guests being hassled. The last tenant I had was arrested for spitting on the street.
Ooh.
As you can imagine, business is not exactly booming. Luckily, I have more than enough capital to cover my expenses, but it still sucks.
But you're not making any money, so eventually you're going to run out of capital. Mind answering some questions about Neon?
You mean the stuff Bayu leaves out of the brochures? Don't mind at all.
Could you describe the layout of Neon's districts?
Neon has 4 main districts. The ones where Bayu wants you to spend your credits are Bayu Plaza and Ikuchi Market. Those are the glitzy parts of town. Bayu Plaza is the section outside my doors from the trade tower to the spaceport. Ikuchi Market runs from the Starport terminal to Ryujin Tower. Not quite as glamorous as the plaza, but still expensive. Then there's Upside, running the perimeter of the upper platform. Probably not the best spot for tourists. Finally, you have the Underbelly, the working class's domain under our feet. Not much down there, but industry and a few random shops.
What's the deal with the trade tower?
Oh, you noticed that little thing? Yeah, that's Bayu's crown jewel. First of all, you have the Astral Lounge, flowing with Aurora, attracting every tourist within light years of Volai. Then you have exorbitantly priced offices for every megacorp, besides Ryujin, with Xenofresh Fisheries square at the top. And like the cherry at the top of his ego sundae, Bayu's got his private penthouse. I don't even want to think about what goes on up there.
Should I avoid Upside? I've been there.
I don't think so. Ebside's filled with a few decent clubs, like Madame Salvage's Place and Euphorica. You should check them out. Just watch your back. It's gang territory, which means Neon security tends to ignore what goes on in there.
Is it worth exploring the underbelly?
Most of the underbelly is taken up by Xenofresh and Generdyne's facilities, but there are a few hidden gems you might want to check out. Actually, I'd recommend checking out Off-World Eats. Cosmos and Lee run that place. They're a couple of great guys.
That's all I wanted to ask for now.
Sounds good. Let me know if you need anything else.
Want to let me in on your little secret about how to beat the system?
Maybe after you've rented a room for a few nights, I might let you in on my secret. For now, it'll just have to remain a mystery. Sorry. I just need some time to see if I can trust you. I'm sure you understand.
Well, I can rent a room. I have a delivery. I want to let you in on... Want to let me... Okay, yeah. What is it doing here? I have a delivery. Red Harvest Reserve Whiskey for Natan from his daughter.
Oh, how nice! His daughter must be feeling very generous to be sending him something like that. Mr. Ovadia is in his room on the 3rd floor. I'll buzz him and let him know you're on your way.
Okay. Speak with Natan.
You can go on up. He'll be expecting you.
But I need a room, too.
Got one with your name on it. Just one night or an extended stay?
I've got the money. I'll do it for a week.
I love to hear it. Let me know if you need anything.
So it makes me wonder if I'm going to get harassed by Bayou from
Your best life.
being
Here when
here.
you're ready. The Hotel Bola.
Okay, we need to go to the 3rd floor. And he is... this him? I guess it is. There you are, sir. You can come over and talk.
Let's make this quick.
Okay, can I just look around first, see if there's anything here? Doesn't look like there is. I'm here for your daughter, because of your daughter. She's dying. Okay, let's talk to you. I don't think there's anything over here. Nope. All right, let's talk.
Red Harvest Reserve, huh? I assume this is from my daughter. Well, she knows how to get my attention. So what then? You're working with her? She thinks this will be enough to smooth things over between us?
I see these fish over here. I didn't notice that when I was over there before. Whatever. Look, I just came here to get you to leave her alone so she can get medical treatment. I'm here to talk to you about Rebecca. The whiskey was just to get me in the door. Yeah.
Of course it was. I should have not been so blind. You have no idea what you're doing. You need to tell me where she is this instant. My own daughter assaults me in my own home, steals my personal spacecraft, then runs off to who knows where. Now you think a friendly little chat is going to smooth it all over and make things better? How foolish do you think I am?
Well, please accept a red whiskey. Rebecca said it would mean a lot to you. This isn't what Belinda would have wanted, is it? Was what Rebecca did really worth ruining your relationship with her? Could you consider reconnecting with Rebecca and apologizing to her? He's not going to apologize to her. He's going to want her to apologize to him. Let's try this one.
Absolutely. I don't know if I could ever forgive my daughter.
Okay. Well, Rebecca is sick. She refuses to seek treatment because she's afraid of you finding her. She could die. I'm going to give you this first.
My daughter knows me well. Maybe she is serious about this.
She is. So she's sick. She refuses to seek, yeah, she's sick.
She would really put her own life at risk due to me. She puts me in a difficult position. She needs to face consequences. Yet, I do not wish her to die.
So this isn't what Belinda would have wanted, is it?
Belinda. Oh, I miss her. No. You're right. She would be disgusted with who I've become. I've been dishonoring her memory with my actions.
Well, I hope you can see that I think we can come to an agreement if you're willing to listen. Could you consider reconnecting with, you're allowing your emotions to get the best of you. Oh, that's not going to work. I think we can come to an agreement if you're willing to listen. Ooh!
I don't disagree with you. I suppose I've overreacted. She was young, and while foolish, she is still my daughter. And Rivka is all I have left of my wife. I would do her a disservice to incriminate her daughter like that.
I take it this means you'll forgive Rivka then? If you break your word, I will hunt you to the end of the, how will you make up for how you treated her these past several years? Oh, do I want to ask him that? Yeah.
She told you about that.
Yeah, she did.
I'm not proud of it. I've wrestled with it ever since my wife died. I have been a terrible father. It will be up to Rivka how she wants me to make amends, and I will do whatever it takes. If she wants money, she'll get it. If she wants me to go to therapy, I will. Whatever it takes. I promise.
Well, I take it that means you'll forgive Rivka then.
Yes. Tell her I will drop the charges immediately and call off the bounty hunters.
Oh.
And I suppose I will seek her out to talk. I may just need a little time to figure out how to say what I need to say. Thank you.
As they say, calling off the bounty hunters is usually the first step to a family reconciliation.
Oh, true, Andrasia. Andrasia? Is it Andrasia? Yes, Andrasia. Okay. So, but if you had a bounty on her, I didn't see it. So let's go back to let her know. So are you... Oh, this is your bed. No, that's... Okay, where are we going? Okay. Oh, you're... Okay, because it's late. Sorry to wake you up. I talked to your father. Oh, you got a cred stick underneath of you.
I received an urgent message from my father. He's dropped the charges. It will still be difficult. There's a lot we need to speak about, but I think we may be able to mend our relationship, thanks to you.
Well, that's good. That's good to hear. I'm glad it worked out. Are you certain he'll keep his word? You'll let me know if he ever bothers you again, right?
I doubt it will come to that, but yes. I now know I have a friend I can count on when I'm in trouble.
That's good to hear. Are you certain he'll keep his word?
Yes. It sounded sincere. I can tell. And if I'm being truthful, I secretly hoped he would come to his senses.
Of course you did. Makes sense. Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad it worked out.
Of course. We will be taking things slow. There is a lot of trust to rebuild. But he acknowledged and apologized for his past behavior. That is a good first step, and I'm willing to let him back into my life, bit by bit, as long as he proves his words and commits to change. Without your intervention, this would not have been possible. And I can finally treat this. Thank you. I cannot repay you enough.
Well, hopefully it's not too late. I want that cred stick. You're laying on a cred stick. How much? Yeah, she's laying on her cred stick. Okay. So, yeah. But hopefully she didn't wait too long and then she's dying. You know what I mean? She could have cancer or something. That's interesting. So that was one activity done. Go to Eleos. We haven't been there either. You have not explored enough, every system along this route. Okay. Yeah, I know. Okay, so we're gonna go to Eleos. Have never been there. That's one of the activities we had. So we're gonna go check that out. See what it all entails. This is another one that's a long ways off.
Time to leave this place behind. We're locking into orbit now.
Okay. So, activity. Come on. Go there. So we are... We are where? We're over here. So we need to go from here to here. We have been here. Right? We can do that. To here. Aha, go to... So we need to go to the retreat, huh? Is that what it's saying? There's something here at this retreat?
I was a rover and a rambler. I lived my life in sin. There was no number high enough to count the troubles I was in. I filled neon nights with women. By day I risked my skin. There was no gamble bad enough to think I would never win. But I wanna go home. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. And go back home again.
The Valentine, here it is.
Always happy to meet a stranger. Hope my singing was to your liking.
I liked it. Your song really made my day. Anything to pass the time. Modern music is more my thing. Is that a sea shanty you were singing?
It is, at that. If you believe the family tales, we've been merchantmen and freighter captains since the days of the East India Company.
Wow.
If you like my singing, you should have heard my pops. Now he had a voice.
The song really made my day. Thank you.
And now you've made mine. Afraid my ship's got the next jump plotted in, so I'm away. Fair travels.
Cool. All right. So we need to go over here. We are going to the Eleos retreat. Got something natural there. So why were we given this activity?
Let's put this bird on the ground.
What is here that we needed to see?
I am not sure rehabilitation can be a valid alternative to incarceration. But I would be happy to be proven wrong.
So we have 9 fauna. I've already found one of each. Why? 8 flora, 8 resources. So I have been here, I guess. That's the Eleos retreat. Why were we told to come here? Okay, so I got all my resources now. It's an abandoned outpost. Let's come here and see what's going on.
No wonder no one will work for you. My man is missing, and you're all just here, what? Waiting for him to wander back through the gate?
Mr. Halftown, we are trying, but we don't have the manpower.
And now half my crew thinks your little band of convicts is just waiting to drag us off and scrap us for organs.
Mr. Halftown, our security officer has been put into the infirmary trying to find your worker. We're doing everything we can. All I ask is that you and your crew be patient. You have nothing to fear from us convicts. We are handling it.
Then get it done, or else we are going to have problems.
You have my word.
So, these are conflicts? Okay, ask about the missing worker. So these are convicts?
They're not just going to have us sit here, right? They've got to scrap the job, right?
Look, if you're here making a delivery or something, I'd do it quick. I knew taking this job was a mistake.
Okay, so what's going on, peoples? We got people who are missing.
One of these cons has goods for sale if you need something. Monica, I'm not picking up a rivet until all this gets fixed.
Alrighty. So there's convicts.
I'm so bored, I can't get my eyes to focus. I thought I was signing up for an exciting job on a remote world. Guess I should have been more careful about what I asked for.
My crew isn't lifting a finger until my man is found. Can't believe I bought into this place's crap reform program story.
Okay, so it's the missing worker. You seem really concerned for this worker. What's keeping you from finding him yourself?
Because I'm not the one whose job it is to keep this place secure. I'm just the guy who thought I could trust the people giving us this job.
Anything you can tell me about this place?
Don't know, huh? The staff, they're all ex-cons.
Well, that doesn't mean anything.
This place we're building is gonna be some kind of resort to rehabilitate other criminals. Teach them how to strip ship engines or type 40 words a second or whatever to keep them from having to commit more crimes.
What?
A couple of them already went through the training. Now they want to get this place done to turn out more students.
Wow. So, are you interested in helping the galaxy's criminals too? Is that why you took the job?
Why does anyone take any job? Credits. And these folks have plenty. But I mean, come on. What they're selling here? Fixing the settled systems by giving criminals career training?
It's called rehabilitation.
You think the Crimson Fleet are just one typing course away from becoming model citizens?
You got a point there. When they enjoy the crime, you're never gonna rehab them. No. You know, my mistake for asking. Let's talk about something else. It's not something I'd ever really given a lot of thought to. You'll get no argument from me. I think the plan here is naive at best. If they'd had more options available to them in life, yeah, maybe they would be. No, this is all the liberal Democrat stuff here. It's not something... You'll get no argument from me. I think this plan here is naive at best. They have shown in that rehabilitation really doesn't work on criminals, though. And that it doesn't. Yeah.
Exactly. And look, I know some folks have it tough out there. I've employed my fair share of ex-cons over the years. But you know how they turn their lives around? They did their time and got jobs instead of making the same bad choices again.
Yep.
Those are options everyone's already got. No retreat required.
Yeah, you're right about that. You gave these employees stable lives, exactly what the retreat wants to do. You agree with them. You must have had brilliant surgeons. There's no scar from where they removed your heart. Oh my god. You committed crime, you've earned your punishment, not pampering. I agree with that. You committed crime, you've earned yourself punishment, not pampering. Yep.
But I'm sure you didn't come here just for a debate. Let's talk about something else.
Oh, Andreja probably didn't like that. So what is it you do, or I guess don't do around here?
I'm supposed to be the construction foreman. It's my job to make sure the Eleos retreat gets built to whatever standard these folks want so they can run this reform program or whatever. But it's also my responsibility to make sure my crew can do their job safely, which sure as hell isn't the case right now with one of my people missing. So right now, I'm just waiting.
So, this missing worker, I want to help.
Oh, yeah? It can't be worse than the situation we're already in. The boss, Sloane, she's heading up the manhunt, if you can even call it that. Talk to her and she'll get you up to speed.
Will do.
Sure.
So, you didn't like what I said, huh? I went by too fast for me to really see it. I don't know if she approved or disapproved of it, to be quite honest. So let's go talk to... Am I in water? I am. How did I... I didn't see I was walking in water. Sorry, I got you all wet there, girl.
An interesting choice of location. Relaxing, I suppose.
You know... I mean, I understand the concept behind it, but it has been proven that you can't rehab criminals. Certain criminals, there's just no, especially repeat offenders, you're never going to rehab them. They enjoy being criminals too much. There's going to be some exceptions to the rules, there always are. But, the majority of them, no. One-time offender or offenders, yeah, you probably have a chance. There again, it all depends on where you put them. You put them in with career criminals, and all they learn about is how to be career criminals. What did that say? Tape measure. I think, yeah, all this stuff here is nothing.
I am skeptical of whether this retreat will achieve its goals, but I applaud their efforts.
Yeah, but is it just a waste of money? There's a lot of that too. I can steal this stuff if I want and no one's even around. Credits! No, there wasn't that many of them there. Yeah, I'm with you, Andreja. I don't think it's gonna work. But these people are making money off of it, the construction workers, so, you know, there's that too. Just looking around at everything. What is this, a meditation room? Meditation is not going to help. I mean, meditation does work, but you know, they tried different rehab, and I mean, some convicts have actually got turned around by helping with horses and things like that. So I mean, no, it does work. Infirmary. Who are you?
You know we're not open, right?
So what are you doing here? If you're not open, how'd you get hurt?
Whatever it is you need, I'm not the person who's gonna get it for you. Just don't try anything while you're here, alright? We got enough problems already.
Okay, you don't want to talk to me at all. Alright, up the stairs I go then. Playing cards. Why is there beer here? You're supposed to be reforming people, not getting them drunk. That's the counselor. This is the administrator. Why does everyone have these stupid cubes? What are they even? They're like those Rubik cubes? Is that what they're supposed to be?
I'm sorry. Are you lost? Because if you're here to enroll someone, I'm afraid we're having just a minor crisis. And it's going to be a while before we're evaluating any applicants.
Okay, let me get away from you here.
So much to get done.
I wanted face to face, not...
I'm sorry. Are you lost? Because if you're here to enroll... And it's going to be a while.
Well, apologize. I'll get out of your way. Not here to sign up, but I might be able to help you with your problems. Enroll them in what?
This is, well, will be the Eleos retreat. Someday we hope for it to be a bastion of education and growth for some of the galaxy's most needy. It's incarcerated. That, however, is feeling more and more like it might never happen unless we resolve our current crisis. So it might be best if you just moved along.
Well, and what's the crisis?
Where do I begin? It's been a cascading series of issues. The most recent is that one of our construction workers has gone missing, and attempts to find him have turned up nothing, which is what this retreat is going to be if we don't manage to find him. So I hope you'll understand why I can't take your application at the moment.
Not here to sign up, but I might be able to help with your problems.
Oh, that's awfully kind of you, but... you know, we could use some more manpower, actually. Speak to Sloane. She's been taking point on the... well, she'll be able to explain it all.
Okay. You're all criminals. What did you do?
I am the sole exception.
Oh, you are?
I was a neighborhood administrator for years in New Atlantis. Was tasked with maintaining the Wells section of the city. Home to many of the UC's most underprivileged citizens. I saw firsthand what havoc the bounty system could cause in a neighborhood. Parents in prison, money funneled away from basic needs. It can become a cycle. Here, we hope to give people the tools to escape it.
What is it you do here?
I'm the facility's chief administrator, co-head of the whole retreat with Sloane. She handles most of the resident side of things. Making sure we've got the right people for the program and those people have the right tools to succeed in their own development. I keep the lights on and make sure things hum along smoothly, which has been harder of late.
So what was that argument all about?
Well, our construction foreman, Mr. Halftown, is understandably upset that a member of his crew has gone missing. It's put a complete stop to all work on the facility as Mr. Halftown's crew doesn't believe the staff and myself can be trusted with their well-being. And our attempts to defuse the situation by finding the missing crewmen have failed thus far. Sloane's been trying to keep everyone calm, but I honestly don't know how much longer this can go on.
So they're thinking, so the construction workers are thinking that one of your people killed the missing crewman? Because why else would it stop construction? So what's there to do around here?
Currently, very little. But once we're open, should that day ever come. We hope to have all manner of training and personal development courses available for our residents. Most of our staff are formerly incarcerated themselves, so we hope to be able to provide a level of service unlike any other in the galaxy.
Okay.
Take care, please.
All right, time to go talk to Sloane. See what she has to say. All the typical notebooks and notepads and all this other good stuff. Geode. All right, let's get around this way so I can talk to you.
I'm sorry, love, but the Eleos retreat isn't taking new residents right now. We've had some issues. A missing person chief among them. But you're welcome to rest up and refuel here as long as you'd like. So long as there's no bounty hunter after you that's going to kick my brand new door off its hinges.
You guys get a lot of bounty hunters causing property damage around here?
Not yet, but it's certainly a risk, given the retreat's intended line of business. But I'm not about to send anyone packing who might just need a place to collect themselves.
What's the Eleos retreat?
Well, at the moment, it's primarily a collection of shipping containers and unused construction materials. But the plan is to make this place into a growth and education residence for the galaxy's incarcerated. We'll offer job training and a support network for folks that otherwise just while away their days in prison just because they didn't have the credits to pay their own bounties. Get them all the tools they need to set up regular, boring lives like the rest of us.
So you're talking about people who have... Oh, what kind of bounties, though? Because... If they're like white collar criminals, I could see maybe it work. But well, if they're white collar criminals, they've already got the money. I don't know. Do you believe something like that can actually work? A bunch of criminals getting their own little resort sounds like a waste of resources, yeah.
Helping people improve their state in the universe is never money wasted.
Yeah, it is.
But I suppose I can't fault you a little skepticism, given the current state of things. But I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to listen to me blabber. You're probably exhausted. Monica should have any supplies you might need. She's just out front of the main building. And our ship services tech is out near the landing pad if your vessel needs some tending to.
Oh.
And if you need anything else, or just want to talk, you come find me.
Well, so everyone here's got a checkered past, right? What did you do?
If you can believe it, I was Crimson Fleet.
Oh, were you?
Scouring the skies for loot and glory. Ended up finding a hefty prison sentence instead, which, honestly, was probably the best for me and the galaxy at large. What's wrong, love?
Done some work with the fleet myself. Exciting life if you've got the stones for it. But I thought once a pirate, always a pirate.
I'm not going to tell you there weren't things I enjoyed. But you've got to understand, that sort of life is a short fuse. I hope for your own sake, you'll look for other paths, love. But I'm sure you didn't come here for an ancient history lesson. Was there something else you wanted to discuss?
Well, so what's your job here?
Well, once we officially open our doors, the retreat's going to have to be a lot of things to the formerly incarcerated folks we plan to bring here. Residence, school, a place for reflection. Nevin, he handles everything infrastructure related, while I take care of everything our residents might need to get them moving along healthier paths. I make sure we've got the facilities to support everyone. I arrange all our occupational training. Even got my counseling certification a few years back so I can serve as a compassionate ear when people need it.
What can you tell me about the Eleos retreat?
Well, like I mentioned, The retreats are a modest attempt to change how the galaxy deals with those who find themselves on the wrong side of the law. Once we're open, the goal is to take in people whiling away in prison because they couldn't pay their bounties. We'll get them job training and a support network. All the tools they need to set up regular, boring old lives just like the rest of us.
So the missing person, I wanted to offer to help and
That the
find
truth?
them.
Because I can't say it's going to be easy work. But if you found the construction crew's missing man, we'd all owe you.
If the money's right, not going to be easy, huh? Why's that?
This planet is not the most accommodating to human life.
Well, why'd you pick it?
It's wild, empty, and the local fauna, well, they're not big fans of humans. So while I will absolutely take your help if you're offering it, I just want you to be aware, I don't expect it's going to be a walk in the park.
No, I didn't think it would be. So what can you tell me about the construction worker?
Well, he was last seen a few days ago, so we don't think he could have gotten far. We sent our lone security officer to find him, but things didn't go according to plan out there, and now he's taken up residence in our infirmary. So if you're offering, we'll absolutely take the help.
So that's the guy. If the money's right, I'll bring you all the construction workers you can handle. Don't worry, I'll bring back your man.
You don't know how happy I am to hear it. First things first, you want to speak to Greg D'Angelo, our security officer. He was wounded searching for our worker, Mr. Kilman's trail. He should be able to get you pointed toward Kilman's last known location.
Okay. So it is now called Dead Stop. Dead Stop. Speak to Greg. He's the one that was in the infirmary over here. Will you speak to me now?
Who are you? Can't the guy heal in peace?
Kilman, tell me where I can find him. What happened to you?
I got gored.
Gored?
Was out hunting for this dimwit construction worker when something comes charging out of the overgrowth and puts a horn or a claw or something in my gut. I never got a good look at it, but it must have been huge because it laid me out. It took me 6 hours of crawling to get back here. So unless you need something right now, I'd love to get back to closing up the hole in my torso.
Well, this will only take a second. I just need to know where I can pick up Kilman's trail.
Sloan found someone else, huh? Well, hopefully, you'll have better luck than I did. I managed to turn up some tracks outside the facility. Bit of a hike, though. Not sure if they were Kilman's, but Ixal's not exactly a bustling metropolis. There was a cave system I scanned nearby, but I got attacked before I could look any further. Next place I was planning to visit once I was on my feet again. I'd start there.
Not a cave! Okay. Not a cave. So there's, So there's a ship services? Oh, of course not. Somewhere out here. Nope. Not gonna give me. Ship services. I would assume the ship services have got to be close to where we dock at. Where we come in at. What is this one? Okay, this is... This is just a, their bunks and all that good stuff. Probably the construction workers. What did that say? Okay, major. Old Earth flip. Oh. Don't be smoking. Somewhere or another, there's got to be some ship
Those cons are
services.
just waiting for us to sleep. Bet they're gonna do us like they did Gilman.
Okay, so there's... So the ship services should be around here somewhere. Maybe over here? Trade Authority kiosk. Yep, here we are. The ship services. I'm just curious to see what you have.
Oh, hi. We're not exactly open, but did you need something for your ship?
Yeah, let me
Anything
see what
I
you
can
have for
help you
sale.
with? I'm sure you can find something you like.
Oh, the Dragonfly 2! Here it is. Crew of 7. Cargo capacity. Wow. So it's got... Okay, so... The Dragonfly 2. Though I heard that the Narwhal is the best. The Wanderlust. So you only have 4 ships, but this is where the Dragonfly 2 is at. Okay, good to know, because it's a sea reactor, so it's actually less than what I have now, I think, isn't it? I could always put a new reactor in it, though. And the shield will go up because of Sam, but the crew goes up. My cargo capacity is 3,100 because of my shielded capacity. So this is more... Yeah. Okay, cool. Oop, sorry. Now I know where it's at. So where do we need to go? Find Killiman. Why are we over here? This could be stealing. Yeah, could be stealing. So we need to go this way, it looks like. But, okay, we have a turret. Alright, and I'm going to do that in another episode. So if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.